Alright, Garthen and Heathen Dog dared me to play this mission because I thought it was amusing seeing them horribly fail at it. And to be honest, I'm not actually expecting to do a whole lot better. Although, I'm not playing it on Elite difficulty, so it'll probably be at least a little bit easier. Yeah. Time to terminate a whole lot of people. Yes, my character is a liberated Borg Terminator. Why? Because I can. Anyways, so the flaws noted in this Foundry mission by the people who played it last time are that, first, it is heavily overtuned because of the fact that they do this thing where they just dump mobs on you. Lots of them. I mean, like this. I'm fighting one Klingon mob. My bops are fighting two others in the other sides of the room. It's nuts. And we barely even gotten started with the insanity. Yeah, the target practice, 3 of 3, is the quest objective. All 3 of those were being fought simultaneously. Here, if you look, you see a Swordmaster multiple Swordmasters. Yeah, see, this is also a problem with this mission, is the simple fact that you get spawned in the center of the room. So you're kind of surrounded when you start out, which is bad. Not a particularly well-balanced encounter by any stretch of the imagination. And I'm playing this on normal difficulty and I'm getting hit this hard. That's ridiculous. I'm not even sure how that guy killed me. Which, to be honest, is kind of the problem they had. Is that the fact that there's this many enemies in a giant swarm surrounding you just makes it so that you just can't really do much of anything. Yeah, the single worst thing about this is the general mission design basically ensures that you're going to get aggroed by a small army of enemies because you're in this tiny little room and you have you're literally surrounded and you start that way. And that's literally the only thing he did on this is he put a bunch of mobs in that room and that's for you to kill. Well, this is different. He actually went to the effort of blocking off this hallway. Oh. Yeah, not much of a story here. Now for space combat against who knows what and how many of them. Yeah, so far the main issue with it is the fact that the guide ramps up the difficulty by 1, giving you the toughest mobs that you can put down in the Foundry, and 2, way too many of them. Why do I have to scan these things multiple times? This is stupid. Also, apparently all of them are sitting in the same spot, or maybe they're actually going the other way, which is even worse. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with that NPC because of the fact that she doesn't really say much of anything, which is weird. To be honest, though, I do kind of like how he uses the blink effects things because, well, okay, he should rename them, but using them to mark a location you're supposed to fly to is a good idea because it gives the person that is playing the mission a location. However, making someone scan them 5 times is stupid. Alright, full impulse. Note how we don't have a blink effects to look for here. We're just there. And now we warp out to I don't know where. Maybe some mission about the other side, which I'm not sure if he's actually going to explain what's going on or not. Alrighty then. Oh, also, one thing with the blink effects icon is that usually it's best not to have the player interact with the icon itself. And it's most useful to set it as a marker for a different objective and not make it the actual objective itself. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is a normal, and they dumped a bunch of mobs on me like that. Yeah. They're actually mostly fighters. It's just that not all of them are fighters. And having them literally spawn on top of you is one of those... Let's just say that it's something that, as a general rule, you want to avoid as a Foundry author because of the fact that it just doesn't make for a fun mission most of the time. Yeah, whatever. I'm not entirely sure what the story in this is supposed to be. Alrighty, well, let's see. Let's pause that for now, and